Folks, it is Wednesday, hump day, guys. Hope everybody's had a good day. It's been pretty awesome. Um, Made a lot of connections. I kind of called the show I Spy today because today I watched a ton of other people's live streams. People I have never seen before. Um, People who, excuse me, let me get a little bit more. Oh, there we go. People that I'm used to seeing all the time. I went back and watched shows from yesterday that I didn't get a chance to do because last night um, I was actually doing somebody else's podcast. So I was doing Rena Friedman Watts. I was doing her Better Call Daddy podcast. So we were recording it yesterday, and that was fun. Who you know, brother? I'm telling you, Trevor, I've been watching your show. I love what you do. You've taken live stream to a whole nother level, Trevor. And it's wonderful. You're here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area as well. I love that. You had Shay Robotham on that the other day. Man, I just love what you do, brother. And you've been doing it for a long time, which is whole other thing. And that's again cool. I kind of saw Trevor the first time not too long ago on Russ John's show as well, and that was pretty cool to see that as well. He was what he was talking about, and I knew he was from the Dallas-Fort Worth area because he referenced Jerry Jones. So when he said that, I said, okay, he's a Dallas guy. Went back and looked at his profile, right? And of course, boom, here he is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which I am too. Cool. And there's a lot of cool folks around here. Go, please. Thank you, son. But there's a whole lot of really great people and live streamers in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that I'm connected with, and I know that I've made really close connections with. Karen Markle's one of them. She's here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She does a positivity chat with Steve Sullivan. Of course, Lila Smith is another one. She's around here. Michael Goldberg is another one that's around here. Fanny Dunnigan is another one who does a live stream. So, a lot of these people, man, it's pretty cool that so many of these people are around here. And, for me, it's really cool that I've actually got to see, I've seen a lot of these people around here. Kiddos, hold on just a second, folks. This is why. Yes, I'm doing this in here. Okay. But again, it's really cool, right? To just telling Trevor real quick. But I love the fact that a lot of these people are around here, right? And they're doing live shows, and I'm starting to see more and more people do live streams, right? And that's what I'm all about. Yes, right? Look at that. Fanny was on the show today. Isn't she incredible? Trevor, so thank you so much. Steve, of course. Yes. And Steve, I was actually watching a interview that Kenyatta did today with Karen Markle. Great story, man. So much depth to that lady. I'm really in awe, and like I said, I told her I admire what she does and what she's told in her story. So it was incredible. Katie, Kenneth Dunner, Sugarland, Texas, brother. I got to meet you. Yes, and Fanny was really cool. I've actually met Fanny. It was pretty cool that it was in a workshop here in Dallas. I met Michael as well. I met Michael Goldberg. I met Fanny. I met Lila. That's where I met a lot of these people who I start seeing do lives now, and Jake, excuse me, I forgot I met Jake Jordan there as well. And Jake does a live morning show, and it's It's really compact, concise, and he does it. He's been doing it consistently. Him and his partner John Hill, and it's called uh, Bill, BIL, which is just short for Brothers in Learning. But Don, yes, Don is another one. Don is another great guy. He does another live show, Talking Creative, with we've connected actually. So we're supposed to be talking here soon. He does one with Ozil de Bastos, and both of those guys are really great. Yes, and today's interview was awesome. And even tomorrow, Trevor's talking about Fanny Dunnigan. She's going to be on actually 4 o'clock with Volta, and she's another local person here who is pretty incredible. And again, I was kind of blown away. There's so many people like this around here. So, and again, it's really great that I've had the chance to meet all these people. So I've been taking in like people's live streams like crazy. And it is Friday. Me and Don are having a conversation on Friday. But again, it's been interesting. I would love to talk to just about everybody who connects with. I would love to talk to Trevor as well. If, and at some point I will be introducing guests back into the show stream. And lately I've just been wanting to get myself back in the habit of doing a live, again, last night I did hop on. It was really late. It was like 8:40, I think I went on last night because, again, I was recording somebody else's podcast, and it was like 7. I mean, we just literally talked for like an hour and a half, and I could have kept talking, but of course, I had fatherly duties to take care of, and then on top of that, I came on afterwards. So yeah, it was really cool. And again, this is the one thing I've been noticing about a lot of these live streams and people who have been doing them for a while, and people who are just starting. It's funny to see it's fun to see how somebody who's later on down the journey and somebody who's just beginning, how you compare and contrast. And then there's people who kind of like myself, who's right in the middle, who was taking on more and more, learning more and more about doing live streams and doing the whole process. Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's been fun in so many ways. Watching other people, it's like tomorrow. I think tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. Steve and Karen, who was on with Kenyatta today, excuse me, they'll be doing their positivity chat, and they have a rotating schedule. So I think it's like 8 to 9 1 week, and then it goes 3 to 4 another week, and then it goes, and then from there it goes. Why is it slipping my mind? 8 to 9, right? So they do a rotating schedule. These conversations are really great. It's a really good forum to feel comfortable with other adults who kind of know and share, a lot of their experiences and what people talk about and the things that you share. It's a really great way to form really close bonds with a lot of these people. So Amy is another one that I actually have started following. She has been doing live streams, get this, guys, 7 days a week. 5 days a week is a lot. I actually reached out to her today. I watched her live, and I've turned on the notifications for her. So when I see her live streams now, so tomorrow's the late one, right? Awesome! I love it when it's the late ones, because that means I get to interact on those. I love the later chats. So yes, Steve Sullivan, send me an invite, please. I would love to connect there. That's 9:08. See, I was getting excited. I knew it was early in the morning, right? So it's 8 o'clock here Central Standard Time. So it's 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. Dang it. Yes. So anyway, DM Steve Sullivan if you're not connected with him on LinkedIn. he is again, it's really cool what they do with him and Karen do. Steve is a gentleman's gentleman, I will tell you that much. And man, you'll be doing yourself a favor by getting connected with him and joining one of those chats. Man, the people that go on there I've met, and they, again, like I said, it's been so refreshing in so many ways to connect with those people. And I've really had, just pulling up Steve's LinkedIn so I can share it with you guys. That way you can connect with him and send him a message. So here we go, Steve. Copy, putting it into Restream. Here we go. Paste there, and then I'll put it in my LinkedIn as well. That way people can see it on LinkedIn. That way they can connect with you, and they'll know as well where to find Steve Sullivan. Again, just send him a message, man. Those are really great. Okay, there it goes. There's Steve's thing. So there you go, guys. Yeah, so Don, I mean, it is, right, it is, to take on 7 days a week is a lot. So I've kind of shared, there's Steve's LinkedIn profile, guys. Click on it, connect, send him an invitation, send him a nice little message, ask him about the positivity chat. More than welcome to open up to that, and really great things that you learn. Really great people that you get introduced to. So it is awesome to be a part of those. And again, like I said, I've been taking on other people's live streams because, again, it's good to see other people's creativity and their ideas and see how the quote unquote experts might do it, and then seeing somebody who's just getting fresh and getting started. And then, like I said, there's people who've been doing that journey for a while. I love watching those people. Saima is one of those as well. She does a Facebook group. And guys, if you want to drop your show into the comments, please do. We'll pull it up and I'll share it, and we'll talk about it, and we can get people connected to your groups. So Saima's another one here in the have me on my broadcast. Steve, look at that, right? And again, she's another, I think. So he's got, let's see, over 100 live chat engagements in T-minus 5 minutes. Restream likes this on Facebook. Yes, thank you so much. It's always great. Yeah, so if you guys want to drop your links to your shows, if you have a live stream, please do. As a matter of fact, taking in data on other people's live streams, I'm taking data in for a reason, and I'll tell you and reveal to you here in a week or so what I'm about to do. Because again, I love not only watching other live streams, I love engaging in other people's live streams as well. And again, it's a great world, right? Karen and Jordan, yeah. So Sima's another one. She's great, and great connections. Yes. Exactly, Amy. So bring your show in here. Share all that stuff. I love talking about this. And again, talking creative. There it is, right? And it is the people that you connect with and the people that you engage with on these shows really start forming your community. They really, really, really connect with you. And there's the Facebook link there as well, guys. If you would like to connect with their show and their group, it is awesome. I'm going to tell you what, I got turned on to watching Don whenever I saw him again. Shout out to the King live streams, Russ Johns. I saw Don on there as well. I've seen Oziel on there. I've seen Steve on there. I've seen tons of these people who are already on there on his show. And again, it was incredible connecting with these folks and starting having real life conversations and sharing this sort of thing. So most of the time when I watch somebody else's live streams, I'd love to engage. That's part of it, right? Is being part of the community and engaging with the comments. it's one thing to watch them. It's another thing to get involved and really take in the content, because that's what we're all here about, right? It's what we're here to share, what we're here to help somebody learn, um, bring out somebody's story, share their experiences, teach other people about wisdom and knowledge, and whatever it is that you're dropping on somebody, right? It is part of the aspect of creating these content and sharing it with folks. So I kind of tell people, if you're going to get on somebody's live, engage, man. Um, it's a fun way to meet a lot, especially on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn Live and you're sharing with folks and you're connecting, it is such a great way to build your network and find amazing people. Bar none. I haven't had another sort of I haven't had another sort of platform where I've met so many people, connected with a lot of these folks through a live stream, and then to share a message with everybody. And it's incredible. Literally, the folks that you meet, the people that come along, the people that are part of your community, right? It grows so fast because the community here that everybody forms, like even, um, and again, like, let me pull up Trevor's show. Like Trevor, who again, man, he's talking about, he brings on people, right? And they're really out there trying to help people learn. They're out there helping people, find jobs, connect, network, teaching you about. I mean, it's a really great, and these are really great platforms that we're all using. So, I'm not one of those people that shy away from sharing other people's shows and say, hey, no, don't get on here and don't do this. And you know, the to me, this is our community, right? This is our community. This is like my neighborhood. These people who I bring in that are part of the live streaming community, we're all in this together, man. It is, and it is, and it continually growing. Videos become such a strong platform for what we do, and again, yeah, immediate engagement. You learn so much. Don's spot on. Um, so that's how I learned. I learned this by asking questions on live streams. I used to pester Russ. I used to pester Adam Posner. I used to pester. Oh gosh, why it's slipping in my mind now. It'll come to me in a minute. But I used to ask them about their live streams. Hey, how did you get into doing podcasts? How did you get? And they would comment afterwards, and I would get involved where I was showing up every single day and engaging to the point where I started putting it together myself and wanting to do this and kind of just say, hey, you know what? Just imagine what I'm doing here now, what's on my screen and everything that I put out there. This is my palette. This is my paintbrush. This is where I get to go out and express what I do and who I am as a person. So I tell people it's very eye-opening to start doing these things, and before you know it, even people who are camera shy, right? You get them on there, they start opening up, they start talking. Before you know it, they start seeing that there's other people listening, and what they're sharing is helping other people in another way, shape, or form. Man, you want to talk about people going, wow, this is awesome that I can do this. It gets to the point where sometimes it gets addicting, and you're like, I love doing this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love doing this. I love doing this every day. Now, unlike Amy, does it 7 days a week. There she is, right? I do it 5 days a week, and I've done. Well, there's times I've done. I'll do a show like I've done shows where I went Monday through Saturday, and then I'll pop in on a Sunday. But again, right? The whole thing about these guys doing these things and doing these live streams and it's creative, it's fun, and for a lot of people, it's a great way to build authority, right? So if you're talking about a subject, you want to come on there and you start sharing it, and you um, bring so many people into the fold, right? Um, if you start doing it on a regular basis and start becoming consistent with it, people start taking what you do and what you learned and the experiences you share, and they start wanting to learn from you. So it is really great, and it is one of the best things I say. Um, so there's a link, guys, to Sima's her broadcast last week. So um, again, Sima, if you want to drop for any women out there who want to join her Facebook group, she has a group, marvelous group. And I need again, I've felt humbled and honored to get to help other people learn how to do live streaming, because it was something that was passed to me, and I love to pass that on to other people. And hopefully the passion that I do and share comes across what I talk about, and how I talk about what I want to do. But it is, to me, is the best part of my day is when I get to hop on here and get to connect with all these people. So again, I'm humbled, and I tell everybody at the end of the show, you guys are the lifeblood. You are the reason why I love to get up and do this, and it's the engagement, it's the community, and every single one of you guys is important. So October 1st, I will start the month off of October having a guest host, which I've done before. Megan Redmond will be back to do guest hosting. I will have Steve Sullivan back as well. I need to get in contact with Steve, and he can come on. He wants to co-host the show. I need to reach out to Wendy Gahulis. She's been a guest host of the show, and I think David Mumford's done it before, and I believe Jason Cutter, who was on the other night, kind of hinted that he might want to do this. So I'm going to start reaching out to a lot of these people and doing this again, where I will remotely produce a show. You can come on, you can run the ship, you are the captain, you can live stream. I will handle all the technical parts. You come on and have an interview. You bring on wonderful guests sharing what you guys want to talk about and what content, and I'll produce it for you. It's pretty simple. And that's one of the plans that are going on Monday. We have a 4-hour roundtable, which is our systemic racism. Getting all that actually together tonight, finish that out, get that stuff over to my co-host, Mike Padurano, and we will be back Monday having another 4-hour roundtable. Awesome, right? That's pretty cool. I love doing those as well. Really great conversations, really great people, again, that you get to connect with on a whole nother level, and it's been fun. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was taking my little time away, I did miss it, but it is, to me, it's fun. I'm back. I did 135 episodes the first season. It's going to be season 2. I'm already episode 7, and kind of shortened them a little bit. I do 30 minutes now. Before, I used to do a whole hour. Sometimes I would go an hour and a half. Sometimes I would go 2 hours. But again, I trying to limit, so I kind of control my energy and what I share, and that way it comes out in such a yes, Falguni, yes. So we're going to set that up, Mr. Sullivan. I'm going to be in contact with you probably tomorrow, as a matter of fact, and get that going, because it's time to get the show rolling. And then I want to start looking to book people next month, which is going to be another awesome way to start getting connected with folks and start sharing people's stories again. That was always a fun part to me. So thank you so much, Don. I look forward to talking to you on Friday, brother. Amy, I will look for your stream tomorrow. Steve, I wish I could be part of the positivity chat tomorrow. Too early for my schedule. I should be working. And of course, everybody else, Who Do You Know? Check out Trevor Houston tomorrow, and then also check out 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can catch out Fanny Dunnigan. She'll be having Volta Smith on tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. So check it out, people. Thank you so much. And again, love you guys. You are, again, what makes this so fun. Thank you, Kenneth Dunner, as always. And then, oh, Senor, thank you so much, man. Again, he's been pretty consistent showing up, man. Love the dude, man. He brings it every time that he comes to the show. And then, oh, that's a new one I've never seen. Harbor to Feek. Okay, I need to practice that name. Thank you, though. So again, guys, thank you always, everybody, for showing up. I always appreciate every single one of you. Again, check out Sima's. The link is in the comments if you want to connect. And then tomorrow, you can also check out Talking Creative tomorrow, 6:30 Central Standard Time with Don Terrell and Ozil de Bastos, and awesome human beings. Awesome. And again, thank you guys so much, everybody. Yes, text. So, yes. So, again, that's awesome, right? Text like to get to that 100. Oh, yeah, because, well, the other night I think we got to like 125 comments, which isn't bad for like a 30-minute show. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like there was times where so but again, there was times when I was first starting, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll just share this quick story and then I'll get out of here. I believe like my first or first 2 or 3 shows, I had like 3 or 4 comments in between all 3 of them. And I was really worried about, man, is this really going to work? Will people really tune in to watch? Will I get connected? Will I do all this other stuff? And I just stuck with it, man. And it turned out to be something really, really great. And again, it was awesome. So I just tell everybody, if you're going to start doing a live stream, like, oh, excuse me, one more. Today I was watching the Divine Breadcrumb live with Deb Sorensen and Carol Campos, and they do have a podcast, but they're actually doing it live. So I've been trying to get people, I need to start sending people to their Facebook page to go watch it when they go live. Because they're really trying hard, and I hope they stick with it because they're really good content, really good show. Today they talked about spiritual awakenings, which is pretty cool. I actually had just watched a video on spiritual awakening, so this all day. Oh, you can, man. This is so great. But see, this is what you get, man. You can't get this nowhere else. Nobody else does this, right? And again, most people will be turned off by it. I love it. I love the fact that this is where, this is what. Well, where is Brian Shulman? Well, Brian Shulman was on today. He actually did his What's Good Wednesday. I caught some of the live. I couldn't interact because I was actually driving, or else I would have hopped on live. So I'm trying to plan it so whenever he does go on live, I can plan my lunch next time. Yes, Tim and Jim. Tim does a show with Jim Fuhrer, and they do their Tim and Jim show, which again I've been watching tons of live streams. I watched their live stream this week, as a matter of fact, and he remotely produces the show for Brian, and it's funny to see both of them on because they love using filters. These are snap filters, which I really need to do because it's fun. So So he's asking for Brian. You should probably tag Brian in there, and I could probably do this myself, right? Um, because I am on here live as well, right? So if I just said hello at Brian Schulman, he might show up. I don't know. He might show up. He's always good about doing those sort of things. So, uh, but again, like you get to connect, right? It says, hey, Brian Schulman. Um, but again, you connect with these folks, you get these, you start making these connections, you start getting these people involved in your live streams and your shows, and to get to comment and to interact. Man, it is awesome to do that, and I love doing that all the time. So I did try and wake them up. So yeah, me too. That's okay, Senor. We'll try again another day. We'll be back tomorrow. So for everybody who's been a part of this one, um, thank you so much, guys. From the bottom of my heart, you guys are the lifeblood of what we do here, what I do here, and I appreciate every single one of you. So until tomorrow, 7:30 Central Standard Time, I'll talk to you again then, guys. Good night, everybody.